You guys wanted a library book haul. So let's do that, shall we? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sam and welcome back to It's All Just Semantics. Today we have a book haul, but it's not a bought book haul. I didn't buy these books, although I may end up buying them afterwards. We'll see. But these are the library books I currently have out from the library. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. I'm probably not going to read all of them before they go back to the library. In fact, one of them I know I'm not going to read, and 2 of them I'm going to read part of. So, before I get into all those details, let's start with talking a little bit about why I do buy or get books from my library. So first off, the easiest reason why I get books from the library, I work at a library. I am studying to be a librarian, and I currently work full-time as a circulation specialist at my library. That's reason number 1. That's the main one. Second reason, I don't know if I'm going to like some of these books, and I've actually recently I've taken a couple books back, which I don't have in this video, unfortunately, that I did pick up because they sounded interesting, but once I picked them up, I realized I didn't like them. Either I didn't like how they were written, I didn't like the story, I didn't like the characters, or whatever it was, I didn't end up enjoying them. And this is a way so that way I can kind of get a sneak peek at the books and see if I like them and if I will purchase a copy later if I plan on reading more of the series, if it's the start of a series, or if, for instance, I really like this author now and I'm going to buy books from this author, support them, and that kind of stuff. So we're going to start here. These are all over the place. They're not really ordered very well. They were kind of ordered by size so I can carry them, I'm not going to lie. I have a section on my shelves that are above my desk where I keep all of my library books, and that's how I keep track of them. So, yes. Let's just jump right into what I have. The first one is this Chonky Boy. This is one that I have started reading. I am like 160 pages into When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. This is a adult fantasy. This is an adult fantasy. Our library calls it an adult fantasy. It's a chonky book. It is very interesting so far. I'm really enjoying it. I just put it down because it's not on my TBR for this month, unfortunately. But I am going to probably pick it up and read it pretty soon. Like I said, I'm really enjoying this one. It does have 3 different types of dragons. Our main character is an assassin. Or it starts with her being an assassin. And it's very interesting. A lot has already happened. I'm really enjoying this so far. So this is definitely one that I have my eyes on. And I am probably going to purchase afterwards. I know there have been some mixed reviews on this one. Another reason why I didn't actually purchase it at first. Also, it's just a big book and I just don't have space on my shelves for it right now. But the hardback will be coming out later this year. And so if I can get my hands on that one instead, it is a bit thinner than this one from what I can tell. So that's what I think I'm going to do. So I am currently reading this one. That's the only one I'm currently reading. Next, I picked up the book Proposal by KJ Misiche. I'm so sorry, I'm bad at pronouncing last names. This is I actually picked up this one mainly because this author will be at Romance Con, which we are going to in September. And I wanted to see if I liked her writing style, because then I would order her books, because this is the first one, and the second one is called The Storybook Wedding, which I believe is a fake marriage book. It just came out, it's relatively new. And this one follows an author who is having writer's block, and that's what I remember. But I love this cover, honestly, and I love books about books, so we're gonna give it a shot, see what I think about it. I'm only gonna read part of this book, honestly, so if I end up really liking this book, I will either finish it, or I probably honestly will buy both books in the series and something else by this author. Depends how I like their writing style. So this is one of the reasons why I do why I do library books as well. Second one, next one, this is also the same. Jenny Holiday is an author who will be at RomanceCon, and this is, I believe, one of her newer releases. Came out in January. This is Canadian Boyfriend. I have started this one. I think it feels really adorable, so I think I'm going to be ordering this one, for pre-ordering it from her for Romance Con, so I'll get it signed and everything, but it sounds so cute. This is a single dad hockey romance, so very excited. Actually, we're going to do this one next. So next one is Never Lie by Frida McFadden. I've discovered that Frida McFadden's writing is really just not for me. I'm not a big fan. I tried The Perfect Son by her, and I just couldn't bring myself to care about the characters at all. I wanted to give this one a try. This has newlyweds at couple therapy, I believe. So I'm very curious about this one, but I'll give it a shot. But I'm going in very hesitantly because I'm not a fan of the Frida McFadden that I've read before. So that's where that one goes. Next one, Road to Ruin by Hannah Lee. I recently saw someone else talk about this book, and I've never heard anyone talk about it before. So this is a sci-fi fantasy or something of sort. It looks very dystopian to me. And what I read on the back that made me get this was an electrifying, gritty fantasy from debut author Hannah Lee that takes a royal messenger on a high-speed chase across a climate-ravaged wasteland featuring motorbikes, monsters, and magic. Also, her helmet is a dinosaur skull. I would like one of those. It can go right along with my Red Hood jacket that I got for my birthday. This is the first book in a series. I do really want to read this one. I have heard that it's poly as well, so I'm curious about that one. It'd be good for this month since it is Pride Month. But I'm intrigued. I really am so intrigued by this book. I also just am obsessed with this cover. So this is definitely one that I would try and see if I like, and if I liked it, I would end up purchasing. So, yes. All right, next book. Complete cover grab, and that is, it's so shiny. The Last Blood Carver by Vanessa Lee. So this one's very shiny because it's a shiny cover, yes. But it's the cover that got me. The cover got me for this one. And then the librarian at the library I was at the time, I was substituting at another library just for a couple hours, and she saw me eyeing it up. She's like, take it, it's good, you won't regret it. And I went, all right, deal. And that's about what got me on this one. I'm able to do that with library books where I can kind of impulse grab them, and then I'll know within a couple chapters whether or not it was a good impulse grab or not, or whether or not I should have actually thought about it first. But that is the nice thing about library books, is I don't really have to think about it first. I can just grab because I can give it back and it doesn't cost me anything as long as it's on time. All right, next book I have is The Main Character by Jacqueline Goldis. So this is Murder on the Orient Express, but make it modern. Yeah. Yes, Murder on the Orient Express, but make it modern and make it celebrity based. So I'm intrigued by this. I love murder mysteries. I love Murder on the Orient Express, and I'm very intrigued by this one. So the celebrity who does this is an author, and she's trying to discover who's the next main character, and it's basically a Murder on the Orient Express contest to decide who's going to be her next main character. And she's very it's just the way that she does things is very strange, very different. And I'm liking these thrillers that are coming out about writers and writers being crazy. Because yes, writers are crazy, can confirm. But I also think it's really intriguing how they're portraying this kind of crazy. So this one I'm definitely really excited for. All right, next book was a recommendation, and that is The Dragonbone Chair by Tad Williams. I've been told this is a classic high fantasy. Excuse me. I have been told this is a classic high fantasy that every fantasy reader should read. It's longer than I thought it was. This is over 600 pages. This is a long book. And this writing is very close, is very small and close together. So we'll see. I've heard, again, mixed reviews on this one. I've heard some people absolutely love it, and then some people find it very boring. So I'm a little A little hesitant, but we'll see. I do have this one for another 3 weeks, I believe, so we're going to try and get it done. We'll see. I may not. I don't know. But I know that the library has it now, so I'll be able to get it in the future if I want. Almost there. 2 left. Next one is another recommendation, and that is Empress of Forever by Max Gladstone. This is a sci-fi book that was recommended to me on a website at some point. I don't remember which website, though, because I forget things. And this is all about, like, time travel. Like, time travel and war that, like, you might be able to fight because you're from a different time. And I don't know a lot about it. But again, another recommendation that I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. So we're going to give it a shot. It's also not nearly as long. It's like 480 pages, I think is what that just said. Yeah, 480 pages. Oh, that's acknowledgements. 477 pages, sorry. So, yes. Pile's too big. And the last one I got because it sounded... I love the title. I'm not gonna lie. The title kind of got me. It is a mystery. It is a book club book. Like, it's a mystery about a book club. Here you go. 10 days, 8 suspects, 6 cities, 5 authors, 3 bodies, 1 trip to die for. And that is Every Time I Go on Vacation, Someone Dies by Catherine Mack. That's what I know about it. I honestly did not read the whole description. I read that top part and went, deal. Yes, I'm intrigued. I also really like this cover. It's so cute. I'm so excited to give this one a try. And up here, Ella Cosimano calls it as spellbinding as Knives Out. And I am a sucker for anything that mentions Knives Out. So, that's it. That's what I got. So this is my stack. These are all of the books. You can't even see most of them. These are all of the books I have currently out from the library. I am currently reading one of them. I have read parts of 2 others. So these bottom 3 are actually probably going to go back to the library relatively soon. I have a feeling that I'll be able to finish the Sarah A. Parker book in not too long. It's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying my time with it so far. Yeah. That's what I got for you guys here today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a short one, but I also know that a lot of people had been requesting some library book hauls, so if you want to see more of these, just let me know. I am more than happy to do them, because I spend a lot of time at the library, and I get too many books from my library. Yay! So, that's what I got for you guys here today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, keep reading, and keep moving forward. Bye!